Good day, J Marians. Welcome to the 2022 JMCFI's Podcast Challenge. Do you get high on intelligent conversations? We get you. Come and join the quick witted J Marians as they talk about weighty issues that concern us nowadays. To get some insights related with the theme, revolutionizing the new normal with an assured, consistent, and quality education, let's have a warm welcome to entry number one.
Hello everyone, I am Leighton Edwardi Ando.
And I am Criswell Natalie Dumpor.
Welcome to Power Shifting.
Before we proceed, Layton, why don't you share with us first some ways on how you've been keeping up learning in this new normal?
Oh wow, what a good question, Criswell. What I am certain about is that I always obey the given instruction of my teachers and parents as well.
I believe the exact same thing, Layton. For this episode, we will talk about education's shift to the new normal, bearing the value of revolutionizing the new normal with an assured, consistent, and quality ethical brand of education.
And it's time to welcome our special guest. She is a great teacher and an active listener. She has a passion for teaching and mentoring young children, and also she is the preschool head teacher of Jose Maria College. Teacher Rain Ayang.
We have three major questions for you, Teacher Rain. So why don't you ask the first question, Layton?
Okay, I got this, Criswell. Teacher Rain, do you think the new way of learning in JMC today can meet the needs of young learners for their education? How?
Sure. It was 2 years ago when we implemented online learning due to COVID-19 pandemic. We do our teaching and learning practices in an online environment. However, online learning has limitations, but nevertheless, the school really find ways to still cater the holistic needs of the learners. When we say academically, we are still following the DepEd's curriculum. The communication and interaction are still intact, and students are still able to express and show their talents and skills through their performance task and joining our monthly activities or our school programs. And also, the school's Office of Guidance is very active as well. The staff and our guidance counselor have their weekly checking on students' mental health and other related concerns. So the school really utilizes and maximizes the usage of these advanced technology to suffice the needs of the students.
That is a wonderful answer, indeed. As for you, Layton, what do you think is the most important factor to consider when we go back to face-to-face setup?
Of course, it is safety without compromising quality education. That I believe is what JMC hopes to give us when they finally open their doors. What about you, Criswell?
Well, I will try to form a new set of habits, something that I can share to our classmates to adapt to the challenges of learning.
That's a great point.
Let's proceed with our second question. Teacher Rain, what do you think po, if we are about to shift from online learning to face-to-face, what is your plan for the learners, especially the kindergartens, in a school setting, in a classroom setting that will ensure the safety of the students?
There will be a certain system to be made if we are really about to shift from online learning to face to face. So orientations will be made so that everyone will be informed and be guided, especially with the protocols. I believe that there will be a reorganization also when it comes to class sizes. So when it comes to physical distancing, it is important to establish classroom ground rules in accordance with the procedures established by the school's administration and as well as the protocols established by the Department of Health and Department of Education. So recommended measures may include maintain a distance to everyone present at school, inside the classroom, increase the desk spacing or the chair, tables like that. Expect also to see signs, ground markings such as tapes, barriers, and other means to maintain the meter distance in queues around entrances or exits. Of course, the hand washing, which is one of the easiest, cost efficient, and effective way of combating the spread of germs and keeping students healthy. So we will keep reminding the students to get into the practice of regularly washing their hands and or applying hand sanitizers at key moments such as entering and leaving the classroom, touching surfaces, learning materials, books, and other, using a tissue to blow their nose also. So it is also extremely important to normalize the idea of frequent and routine hand washing. Yes. Even with clean hands, we will encourage students to avoid touching their eyes, nose, and mouth, and then reinforce them frequently about hand washing and sanitation and procure needed supplies. Yes. Prepare and maintain the hand washing sanitations, or I mean stations, with soap and water. And if possible, we will be placing also alcohol-based hand sanitizers in each classroom, at entrances and exits, and near lunchrooms and toilets. And the third one is the proper wearing of masks. Yes, they have to wear masks when, um, if they are here inside the school campus.
That's a great plan. What about you, Crystal? What are your thoughts on the rotating schedules of face to face classes?
I think it's effective. It will give students that balance experience both being in school and learning at home. We're down to our last question, Leighton. Teacher Rain, how do you approach a reluctant learner to achieve academic success?
So every teacher wants their students to be engaged, motivated, and active participants during discussions and other school related activities. However, there are really some reluctant students. So these are the students who won't answer questions, putting their heads down, or refusing to finish their works, or they may simply appear uninterested at times. Now, for them to achieve academic success, we should always start with the question, why are students reluctant to learn? And then after that one, then we can plan strategies to engage reluctant learners, whether or not we know or understand the reason behind it all. So building rapport to the students is very important also, so that we can let them feel that they are being cared. Then talking with them privately increases a chance for them to open up. Yes. And then let them feel that their voice really matters. So provide them opportunities for positive peer interactions, such as activities that require group work or partners. We can give tasks to them that focus on their strengths, which is a great way also to boost their confidence.
Wow, you are indeed a pillar of this school standards, teacher.
You're an inspiration, Teacher Rain. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and your plans.
You know what, Crystal? I learned so much during our conversation with teacher Reid. I learned that though some things are compromised, quality education can still be achieved.
I agree with you, Leighton. I learned that we should be open to opportunities so we can all grow together as a students and as individuals.
Yes, I also believe that existing is not enough. We can't just sit and watch the flow of life. We need to fight for it.
Truly, yes. We all have our purpose. For us to discover it, we need to shift.
That completes our podcast for today. Kindly spread the good news we had today. Please stay on the hook as we discuss the government's plan to no longer require people to wear face masks here in Davao.
Please use hashtag PowerShifting in the comment section for acknowledgement. See you in our next episode. Thank you everyone for
Thank you everyone
watching.
for watching.